kindergarten. How is everyone today?
Good.
Did you guys have a good weekend?
Yeah.
Alright. Last week we left off on Friday talking about responsibility. And we are going to go ahead and finish talking about different types of behavior. Can anyone give me an example of what responsibility is, since that's what we talked about last week? Go ahead and raise your hand. Leanne?
Maybe if you took the trash out for your parents without them having to tell you.
That's good. Did any of you do that for your parents after you left on Friday?
Yep.
Good. I bet they appreciated that. Alright. So those are good examples. I mean, we had more. But today we are going to continue and talk about a new type of behavior, and it is called respect. Have any of you heard respect? I'm sure you have. Do you know what respect is, though?
No.
No? Alright. Well, by the end of today, you will know what respect is and what it means to be respectful and how to show respect to others. So we're going to go ahead and get started, okay? Alright, listen carefully because this is a definition. Respect means treating people kindly to show that you care about them. For example, you are quiet in the library because you respect the people trying to read. Or you don't call people bad names because you respect how they feel. Can anyone relate to feeling badly when someone calls you a bad name on the playground? It kind of breaks your little heart, huh? Alright, I'm going to read you a book, and it is about how a little boy shows respect to the people he cares about, alright? Alright, it is called Small's Favors. Alright. Every one of Small's cousins had won some kind of trophy or award. Mildred was an excellent drummer in the marching band. Lewis had 3 trophies from the chess tournament. Gladys was the best Patron twirler in the middle school. She had won a plaque for her performance in the last middle school parade. And Rudy was great. His trophies for football were all over his room. Small looked at them every time he went to spend the night with his cousins. Small really wanted to do something so that his parents could be proud of him. But what could a little 5-year-old whose name was Stephen Martel Allen Lloyd Landers do to be noticed? You can see why they called him Small. He had too long of a name. So you realize that his name is Small because it's too long, so they use like a word to just call him instead of saying his long name. Many children did well in kindergarten, so Small was like many others in his class. He did the best he could in all of his work. His teachers sometimes gave Small smiley face stickers when he did his best work. All the children at school liked Small as a friend. When they played games, they enjoyed having him on their team. Small helped out at home and with other neighbors who lived in the apartment building. He would visit Mr. Mendelson, and Mr. Mendelson would ask, Small, have you seen my glasses? And Small would help him find them right on top of the bookcase. When Mr. Mendelson thanked Small, Small always said, it's just a favor. Mrs. Backle would say, Small, can you help me carry my groceries? And she thanked him. She would try to give Small a quarter, but Small always said, it's just a favor. Grandmother Joyce would say, Small, will you please bring me my slippers? When she thanked Small, Small always said, it's just a favor. Everyone loved Small. All of Small's cousins and friends wanted to show him how they felt, so they decided to have a birthday party for him. And his cousin Rudy decided to give Small one of his trophies. The trophy was lettered just like this. Thank you for Small's favors. Small was very happy. He had done favors for people, and now one of his favorite cousins had given him a trophy. So do you all agree that that book showed us some examples of respect?
Yeah.
And do you think that since he was respectful, everyone liked him and cared about him?
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm going to have you practice. You're going to role play. We've role played before, so you're going to choose a partner. And today, since there's only 2 of you, it's just going to be you 2. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the first scenario is a girl falling down. Someone's going to come and help her, and they're going to do the correct thing. Now, for being respectful, would you just leave them and not even talk to them, or would you ask them if they're okay and ask them what they need? They should go get the teacher. Which one is correct?
Ask them if they're okay to get the teacher.
Very good. All right, who wants are going to help her. So go ahead and act like you're hurt.
Oh, my leg.
Are you okay, Leanne?
Yeah, I just hurt my leg when I fell
Do you want
down.
me to get the teacher?
Yeah.
Miss Hanks, Leanne hurt herself.
Oh, well, that's not good. Let's go ahead and take you to the nurse and see what she can do, Leanne.
Okay. Thank
See?
you.
That was very good. All right. The next example I'm going to have is asking, your teacher asks you to hand out papers. Now, sometimes some kids are very helpful and like to help, and that's respectful, but sometimes you just feel lazy that day and you don't want to do it. Well, you should always be respectful to everyone, no matter what. So when I ask you to hand out papers, you should take the papers with a smile and say, yes, Miss Hanks, I will do that. So we're going to have someone be the teacher and someone be the student. Who would like to be the teacher? All right, so her name's Miss March, because that's what we call teachers, right? You're going to ask Leanne to hand out pieces of paper for you. So go ahead and do that.
Leanne, will you please hand out these papers for me?
Sure, Miss March.
See, that was very good. All right. Now that we know what it's like to be respectful, we're going to do a worksheet so I know that you understand what it's like, okay? So I'm going to use that example and ask Brandy to hand these papers out for me, please.
Thank you.
You should get a pencil out, and I will read the directions with you, well, to you. Circle the pictures that show respect and put an X through the ones that do not. Make sure you put your name at the top, the left top, and raise your hand if you have any questions, okay? Go ahead and start on that. When you're done, raise your hand. If you have questions, I'd like you to ask a partner before you come and ask me. Finished, Brandy? All right. See? It's very good. All right, finished?
Yep.
All right. Very good. All right, so we all can agree that we know what respect is, right?
Yep.
So when you go home today, I'd like you to tell your parents what you learned and give them an example of respect, and come back tomorrow and tell me what you did, all right?
Okay.
Everyone have a good day.